I know, I can hear you right now. Where the hell have I been? Well, let's just say August is not my best month ever, ever, ever. If you want a little life update, then stick with me because first we are going to talk about, JVN. As most of you know, I'm a part of their, did you hear that horn? I love that neighbor. As most of you know, I'm a part of JVN's Queens and Co, which that's a group of us who get products pre-launch to test, try, see how we like them. And then at some point we actually do a masterclass Zoom with Jonathan. He shows us how he uses them, tells us about all of its benefits, even though we do get that in the literature, but he really goes through it in depth with us for about an hour. And let me tell you, when I got this, I was like, oh, is this for me? This is the Complete Blowout Styling Milk, and if most of you know me, you know I'm a naturally curly girl, but I blow out my hair almost every time I do my hair. This bra's making me crazy. That's not to say that I don't ever wear my hair curly. If you've seen some of my videos, you know that I do wear my hair curly, but for me, I just like the smoothness of a blowout, but I still like to maintain body and some movement and a little bit of like my natural curl, kind of. I just like having like a smoothness and a shape, but still, I don't know, it's not poker straight. I don't look cute with poker straight hair anymore. This product can give you poker straight hair if that's what you're going for. Unless you're a very curly girl, it'll be a little more difficult for you girls. For anyone who's from, I can't even do it. Is it like 3B on down, you're fine. I think if you're in the 4s, it's going to be more difficult for you to use a product like this. This is for those of us who want a blowout, who want the smoothness, the sleekness, and of course the shine. All right, let's do the basics. 3 ounces, $29. Now, before I actually sat down to film, I usually take my photos for my thumbnails. And because I've been using this for so long, I'm about down to here. So I had to shake it up so it looked like fuller for my pictures, just the behind the scenes for you guys. But I don't know if you can tell, it is down to about here. So I have been using this a lot and there's a learning curve. I believe that the same with skincare. No one's skin is the same, so different products work differently for you. Same with hair care. No one's hair is exactly the same. None of you have exactly my hair. You probably don't want to do exactly what I do with my hair, so I'm just going to tell you what this is supposed to do and how I use it. All right, now who's this for? Those of you who do heat styling with any sort of regularity. So not just blowouts, but if you're using, any sort of hot tools, curling irons, flat irons, that sort of thing. And it's been formulated with ingredients that give like a memory to your hair so that the style lasts longer. So you should be able to go 2-3 days without being able to do much upkeep and still maintain the soft, smooth, like original look you were going for. Now it does fight frizz. However, if you normally wear your hair curly, this is not going to add any sort of volume. It's not going to help your curls. This is literally just for smoothing, holding that smoother, silkier, flatter, shinier, that whole blowout look for a longer time. So it's not going to help your curls. Don't even try it because I did. Now, of course, it contains JVN signature ingredient, that's the hemisqualane. And right here on the bottle, it says silicone-free, sulfate-free, color-safe, and vegan. What makes it color-safe is also what helps with like the heat protectant. So it does work up to 450 degrees. I don't know if it's the hemisqualane that does that, but whatever does that, it's amazing. They also use something that's called an ionic peptide, and that's for color-treated hair to protect against breakage and fading, which thank you very much. So for those of us who actually do get our hair color treated, highlighted, dyed, whatever you want to call it, it will help maintain that color longer. And I gotta say, I've been using the JVN products for quite some time now, and I honestly feel like my hair looks shinier than it ever has. I don't know, you all be the judge. You can go back and look at some of my older, sadder videos, and I honestly think that my hair was like a little duller, not as bright and shiny as it is now. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I keep buying his products, because I just love how my hair looks and feels. Now, one of the other benefits of this is that it fights frizz. Now, for those of us who live in humid climates, especially this time of year, our hair can get frizzy. It is what it is. And this honestly helps fight the frizz, hold your style. It's just like a little miracle. Let me show you. You only need to use, I only use a pump and a half. I've tried 1 pump, I've tried 3 pumps, and I have found for me, for the amount of hair I have, 1.5 pumps is all that I need. And all you do is rub it in your hands, like really thoroughly in your hands, and then drag it from your mid-lengths down. I actually go in first with the conditioning mist because I cannot stop using that. Then I go in with the Instant Recovery Cream, kind of like at my ends, especially like around my face and then all the way around, because for me that really helps a lot with frizz. And then I just take this, rub it in, and I go through, and with whatever's left on my hands, which really isn't much, then I'll go around my roots, because your newer hair really doesn't have, at least for me, it doesn't need that extra product. It actually will weigh it down a little bit. Now I gotta wipe my hands off. And then once it's in, the actual magic happens, because this reduces the drying time, which is a huge deal for me, especially in the warmer months. I can't stand using my blow dryer. Listen, when it's hot out, the last thing I want to be doing is holding hot air on myself, but it's what you got to do. But this reduces the dry time for me probably by half. I did this blowout. I use a round brush, and it took me around, I want to say 6 minutes. Usually when I go with, fresh out of the shower, wet hair, put my products in, I usually have to wait and kind of let my hair air dry a little bit, or I'll do a rough dry. Although with my type of hair, I don't like to do a rough dry. It'll actually it roughs up my hair. I can't get it to be as smooth as I like it to be. So I don't normally do a rough dry, but just adding this in, and all I do is wait like 1 minute. I don't even know why. You probably don't have to. It's just something I do. It's, we all have our ways. And then I just go in, blow dry with my round brush, do the normal way I style, and 5 or 6 minutes later, she's done. Now it does have a light scent, which I don't notice it that much. I actually think some of his other products are scented more heavily, which isn't a big deal for me because I love that. This here, it's such a light scent that I don't even notice it. It really, if you don't like fragrance, it goes away. I don't smell it. So listen, if you want to keep your hair smooth for more than one day, if you want to fight frizz, if you want to protect your color, you want to be able to heat style, you want to reduce dry time, you want to keep your hair protected from breakage, from damage, this for $29, I don't think you can go wrong. I will say though, if you have like really thin, really fine hair, maybe even like shorter than mine, you're probably only going to want to use like a half a pump. Listen, trial and error. I found out, because you know me, I'm a more is more girl. 3 pumps was a disaster. It actually kind of weighed my hair down. It felt just kind of like, felt kind of like thick and a little gloppy. So less is more. I know it's hard for some of us. This girl here, I just can't do it. Now you can of course get this online at jvnhair.com, at sephora.com. And I will say, I do have a code with JVN Hair. It's actually JVN, Jennifer Scott. However, that is not good on any products in the first 30 days of their launch, and it's not good on bundles. So if there was anything else you wanted to get, you can save, I think it's 20%. You think I would remember? I think that's what it is. It is just a friends and family discount. It is not anything that I'm earning money off of you making purchases. It's just a nice little discount for you guys. So if there's anything else you want to try, the conditioning mist, the instant recovery serum, shampoos, the air dry cream, you know how I love that when I want my curls to be curly, the shine drops, any other product that was released more than 30 days ago, you can save 20% on. La 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 la, I love JVN Hair. It is not a surprise to any of you. All right, so for those of you who stuck around for my life update, I am still riding on that menopause struggle bus. I have an appointment with a new doctor in the end of September. I am hoping for some sort of magic relief. In the meantime, I also went away on my yearly girls trip to the mountains. A couple of my girlfriends have a house there, and a bunch of us go and we eat, we drink, we do everything girls do when they're away from their families and their homes. And I had a great relaxing time. And then I had to leave immediately and take my son back to college, which any of you who have sent your kids off to college, each year it doesn't get easier. Like dropping your baby off hundreds of miles away from your home to just leave them and hope they fend for themselves. I mean, they do, but there's just something about it. It still feels like the first day of preschool when you just leave them and you hope that people are going to take care of them until you can get back to them. Or is it just me? Okay, maybe it's just me. And on top of that, I've been enjoying a delightful bout of anxiety and self-doubt. Yay! I'm not going to sugarcoat it with you guys. I mean, I don't lie about the products that I test, so I'm certainly not going to lie and make my life or my daily routine seem any more like fantastic or terrible than they are. The truth is, I'm sitting here giving you guys the truth, so I might as well give you the truth about me. And while I'm doing the best I can to get through this period of my life and really move on to sunnier days, it can be a challenge for me to sometimes just focus, sit down, put some makeup on, and talk to you guys. But that's a big deal because I've actually been missing the crap out of you guys. So I think I'm going to start doing more with Instagram stories. I'm going to do good mornings to you guys. I'm going to show you things around my house that I love using that I think you might enjoy. You might just get some little, scenes of me in my bed with Griffin snuggled up next to me. But I just want to keep the conversation going with you guys because when I haven't been on these past few weeks, I have missed you guys so much. I love chatting with you in the comments. I love getting to know you. I love hearing like what products work for you, what products don't. And I love when you recommend products to me. Will I be looking like this in my Instagram uploads? Probably not. You are probably going to see the real, the raw, no makeup, maybe my glasses, because Lord knows I can't see without them. Although I probably will be putting filters on. I don't put filters on these YouTube videos because why bother? But, first thing in the morning, maybe on Instagram, it might not be a bad thing for both of us. That's one of the good things about where I am at this stage of my life. I don't worry about my bare skin, hyperpigmentation or uneven texture or just any of that stuff. I feel bad for those of you who, especially young people, who their image of who they are is all messed up because of filters. Listen, I'm too old for that to happen to me. I know who I am. I know what I look like. I'm fine with that. I'm just going to play with filters because why not? I don't know. What do you think? I just want to have a place where we can connect in real time. I can say something and you can send me an emoji. Maybe you want to slip into my DMs and say hey girl, I don't think so. Or wait, what was that? Now I don't have an actual storyboarded idea of how I'm going to present it. I'm literally going to open the camera, talk to you guys, post. We'll see what happens. Oh, and by the way, this dress I am so in love with. I actually have one that's black with little yellow flowers. I had worn that in another video. I picked these up at Urban Outfitters. Every now and then there's something that's mom appropriate there. These have been my favorite dresses all summer. They are so soft. They are so forgiving because of, the smocking up here. But I just flippin' love them. So if you're looking for comfy kind of prairie looking dresses, but that are flattering, I think I can wear this into the fall, throw a jean jacket on over top. I think it's going to be good to go for a couple more months. You may want to check them out on urbanoutfitters.com. I don't have any links. I just think this is a cute freaking dress. And if you're a dress girl like I am, you may want to pick one up. All right, I know this has been a rambling video. Girl is off her game, but I needed to get back to you guys. I needed to get back to filming and telling you about things that I'm enjoying and things that I'm not enjoying. Actually, right now I have a bunch of new products on my face that I've been testing out. Some are really, really great. So I will be bringing you new videos. Of course, I promise. We'll be talking about some products that are brand new and some that have been around a little bit and I just didn't get to. And if you are new to my channel and you made it to this point in my video, I should probably introduce myself. My name is Jennifer. I am into all things hair, skin, and makeup, and you must be too because you're still here. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button because you know you're going to come back for more. And all of you, make sure you ring that bell because listen, I have not been regular with my uploads, although I'm going to try. But if you ring that bell, you will be notified of my uploads so you do not miss 1 minute of this shit show. All right, you guys, I want to thank you so much for those of you who stick through it with me, for liking, subscribing, commenting, ringing the bell, doing all of it. It means the world to me. And of course, as always, I want to thank you so much for being with me, and I'll see you real soon. Mwah.